Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Husna Khairani, and today I'm going to talk about forensic linguistics and language and the law. So, what is forensic linguistics and language and the law? Forensic linguistics is the study. Forensic linguistics is a fast-growing branch in applied linguistics, and now is recognized as an official field and has its own professional group, the International Association of Forensic Linguists. In simple way, forensic linguistics is the study of how language used in legal and investigative settings like that. And this field can be divided into three overlapping areas. The first one is investigate forensic linguistics. This field, investigative forensic linguists, give advice or expert opinion to help with investigation or court evidence. And this this branch growing so fast that it improved in many ways. One of the well-known methods is the authorship analysis. So the forensic linguist will compare an unknown text to an to unknown text, an unknown text to a known text that is suspected to be written in the same authors, and see if they are really written by the same authors, by the same person. And the second one, we have written legal language. So compare to the previous one, the forensic linguistic field, forensic linguistic, yeah, investigate forensic linguist. This branch is like more widely known and accepted in court because it is said to be more professional, but somehow it is like lacks of how do I say it? It lacks of clear context. Basically, this is how we how difficult a document can be to understand. A legal document can be to understand. So that's why it is lacks of clear context sometimes. And to fully understand and use to fully use and understand legal language, we need more than just language skills, like something like that. We also need to not to identify the right legal uh, rules and ideas, also to recognize important facts and group them properly, and then to interpret and reason them in a legal way. Then for the third one, we have no after that we have communication in the legal process. So this branch deals with how we talk, how we effectively talk in a legal situation. Yeah, it's not just about how we use the language, but in a legal way, in a discursive competence. For example, when a police arrests someone, they need to say the legal warning, and sometimes they might need to elaborate this because they have to make sure that the person, the interlocutor, understand their warning. So it's not just something that can be done carelessly. And then we have the interviewing police discourse. So in police interview are complex and involves many kind of people, right? So it has led to the creation of PEACE in 1990s. PEACE stands for planning and preparation. mm, yes, engaging and uh, elaboration, count, closure, and also evaluation. So yeah, this thing, or when police questioning the person, it can be they can use different methods because it depends on who they are questioned. Maybe it was the witnesses that is helpful or hesitant, or even the suspect. the suspect person, so they can use different ways. And also after that we have courtroom discourse. So in a setting where that use adversarial system, which is two opposing side, there are few things that we can do when questioning the witnesses, like the direct examination, the cross examination, and also sometimes even re-examination. So because there is the imbalance between the power of the legal prosecutors and ordinary people, it really important to know about the to talk about the adver yeah, the competence of the people. That is, it is important to learn about legal language. Yeah, because the imbalance, the people will need lawyers, right? That is really important. And for example, by like studies the courtroom, interpreting courtroom, we can it is showed that how big the role of language is in on trials. It's really really important. And for the last one, we have pedagogical implication. So this study is really important, and even for students. That's why it is need to be taught in like school program or language education, not just for children or kids, but also for adults, because they if they don't know the if they don't have knowledge about these issues, they might feel disconnected with legal system. So that is why it is really important for them to know about this. So it is we need to as a maybe a teacher, we need to help them to build their discursive competence, which is how to speak and understand effectively the legal language, the legal system, legal situation. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.